Excuse me, yes, I love you too. Other systems, being AM, tend not to like other radio signals in the area. You can have one property on one frequency and change that over the phone and have the other property on another frequency, so there's no chance of risk. Okay, back again. We've got yellow at the fence. We're going to fit the collar and we're going to go and do a bit of training down the gateway. But here's the seriousness of the situation. The neighbours next door have actually had a fence in the ground for over 4 years, because Liz and the family had been in this property for 4 years. And the reason why I know that it's one of ours is they've got our wire on the fence. Excuse me, yes, I love you too. Our wire sitting on the fence, so I know what our wire is. We've actually put our wire, this wire for Liz, a little bit higher so it's separated, so that we don't get any risk of clash with the radio signals. But the reason why we don't have a problem, if you've got our system next to someone else's system, we have a coded digital FM frequency. And it's a good quality one that's not interfered with by other radio signals. And there's two sides to the coin. It's the radio signal from the wire getting interfered with. Face the camera, young lady. That's good. Okay, the radio signal from the wire interfering with each other, and it's also the collar picking up stray radio signals and activating next to the microwave, but we'll get onto that on another subject. So here, if the neighbour had an AM radio frequency and this household got an AM radio frequency, they would both have a problem from my experience, because other systems, being AM, tend not to like other radio signals in the area. And we're talking about CB radios, mobile phones and things like that, and radio signals can jump from the wire into sheds. We don't seem to have that issue. Now, if there does turn out to be an issue because we are running radio signals, because of any sort of interference, could be metal in the ground or whatever, we can actually change the frequency on our system from 4 kilohertz to 8 kilohertz, and we can have one property on one frequency and change that over the phone and have the other property on another frequency, so there's no chance of risk. So if you are looking at buying one of these systems and your neighbour has a dog fence, go and check out what they've got and let them know that you might they might get some sort of interference. Ours won't. And be a good neighbour. If your neighbours have got a fence, don't hook your wire up to them. You might need to bring your wire further away so there's less chance of interfering with their radio frequency to keep their dog safe. Or they can call us and they can get one of our systems. All right, let's go down to the driveway, do a bit of training. If you want to see the results of Yellow experiencing the training for the very first time, click on the link, fill in the form. You can go through to the training section and have a squiz at Yellow's first reaction. Shall we go? Thanks for that. Pause? No? Good girl. All right, see you folks. See you down at the gateway.